Assalamualaikum and good morning. I bid to our Principal Puan Julati Abdul Jalil, our Deputy Principal of Academic Excellence Puan Rosmuni Abdul Aziz, our Deputy Principal of Students Development Dr. Muhammad Sabrin bin Mahmad, our Deputy Principal of Talent Development Muhammad Yusuf Zaki bin Cik Ahmad, our lovely teachers and all the beloved students of MRSM Tun Dr. Ismail. First and foremost, I would like to say thank you for giving me this opportunity to deliver an important speech regarding world current issues, human violence, discrimination, exclusion in our society that we are facing right now. So, ladies and gentlemen, please slam your ears, mark every word I said, and get ready to change the world for a better. First thing first, we need to stop discrimination because this is the only way to change the world for a better. As we all know, discrimination often occurs in workplace. For example, certain employees are being downgraded because of their personalities, gender, sexual orientation. Even in a development country like United States of America, discrimination can occur due to different skin color. For example, in Western countries, black people are being discriminated physically and verbally just because they are black. This action is so harmful because it can cause humiliation and mental stress to the person that involved. We need to stop discrimination immediately because not only it causes society disharmony, it will also lead to deterioration of interpersonal relationship. Violence is also a conflict that we must stop instantly. Specifically, violence is the use of harmful physical force so as to injure, abuse, damage, or destroy. There are 4 types of violence, which is sexual violence, physical violence, psychological violence, and neglect. There was a case that happened back on 2019. A Muslim pregnant woman that wore hijab was viciously attacked in a cafe in a town near Sydney, New South Wales. The 31-year-old woman, who the reporter said was 38 weeks pregnant, was sitting at a table eating and chatting with her friends. A CCTV footage shows a man slowly approach the victim's table before punch her head for several times. This act of violence could be due to Islamophobia. Clearly, this is the reason that we need to cooperate to stop violence in any type of ways. Next, the issue of exclusion should be eradicated. Based on my research, the definition of exclusion is the act of not allowing someone or something to take part in any activity or to enter a place. We often hear that word exclusion in school because maybe there are few students who were excluded from school due to verbal abuse or threatening behavior against the pupils. Teachers and friends, we need to know that these 3 words, discrimination, violence, and exclusion, is very harmful. This because all these things are so important to us to pay attention with. Recognizing this harmful act can reduce the fights and dissatisfaction between races. Apparently, this young generation voices of stopping the war between Israel and Palestine ongoing and how it led to Israel and Palestine to agree on ceasefire. Look how powerful and brave our voices can be. Other than that, we should need to do campaign to increase the empathy in the society. Nowadays, the society is lacking empathy and doesn't care about the issue. Empathy is the most important feeling that we should appreciate for having them. Without empathy, the world could be a total mess. We need to make sure that we still have the humanity to change the world for the better. Let's imagine if God doesn't create us with empathy, discrimination, violence, and murder, robbery would be everywhere. Might be impossible, the total percentage of humans in Earth will keep decreasing days by days. And we live for nothing. Besides that, we need to be fearless to fight and praise up our rights. Yes, we all know society can be easily judged us for being well intentioned, for helping and voice out for the society that in need. Harsh word might be heard. All you have to do is strengthen your mental and physically so that it can motivate you to keep going. If your intention is to change the world for a better, then go ahead. Do not hesitate or feel shy to voice out your words. Moreover, we need to apply the right ethics in our daily life. It's important to teach and educate younger children about how the importance of ethics. Parents should be their role model for their children. This because parents is the best way to teach their children about ethics. Indirectly, parents should be positive, understanding, and knowledgeable. There are many ways to teach ethics to our youngsters. For example, provide accurate and historical context. With this, students will more understand about the context. At least they have knew a right thing. Spread the awareness using media or education. Using media and education is the best way to spread awareness because as we all know, all the society has at least one gadget in their hand. It will be faster, easier, and convenient. You do not need to buy a newspaper to get the latest news. A lot of social media that we can get the latest news is like Instagram, Facebook, Telegram, and WhatsApp. Lastly, being professional. Simple. Being a professional can also be one of the easiest ways to change the world for better. When it comes to foreigners, we should be professional by accepting their beliefs and not to attack just because of their difference. Let's imagine if you're a Muslim and a friend of yours invited you to celebrate a Christmas party. Without hesitate, you join the party and celebrate together with them. This is the simplest example of being professional. In a nutshell, the problem of discrimination is so huge that we need to stop immediately. Education, understanding, and being the professional are the main ways to solve the problem among the younger generation. Thank you so much for lending me your ears. Assalamualaikum.